you see me? Hi, Lise. Hey guys, this is Kimber Minuti, your intuitive ascension coach. I am live today talking to you about the awakening process, false light, and discernment. Okay, and listen to Heal Now. Thank you for hopping on IG. So I'm on IG right now, guys, streaming for the first time. Haven't been able to get that set up before now, but here we go. So it's going to be a super quick live. I want to talk to you about the awakening process and false light, what that means, and discernment, what that means. Okay, I heard a very disturbing story today from a previous client of mine who had wanted to do some sort of clearing with a particular individual and wanted to keep them from attacking her, and went to someone in the spiritual community to have work done. And then later, that individual in the spiritual community came back to the people that had paid her for work and told them that she hadn't been doing her own work, and everybody that was part of that programming or that ritual that she had done for them ended up having the work backfire. So this is extremely disturbing to me. Okay, guys, like I'm trying to figure out where to look because I got two cameras going, guys. Obviously, I'm doing a bad job, but that's fine. So it's crazy. Like right now, what I'm finding, and if you just hopped on Facebook, please say hi. I see 5, 6 of you guys are on here. Drop your names in the comments. Let's say what's up. So here's the crazy thing about this, right? There are people who are offering things without having done their due diligence to learn the appropriate way to do a ritual so it's safe, one. Then there are people who are charging you to do work for you and they are not fully knowledgeable. Okay, that's crazy to me. Number 3, when you are going to ask people for work, you need to do your research on them. You need to understand what it is that they're like, where's their background? How did they learn these things? Do they even know what they're talking about? Kuku Farah, hello. Hi, Lindsay. I'm so glad you're on with me live. So these are the things that to me are like very disturbing, because you need to research your spiritual practitioner. Okay. You need to have someone who has integrity, someone who has a track record, someone who has reviews, someone that you can get references from, someone who's done work with people. Hi, Jessica. So that you actually know what's going on with them. And then you can actually put your trust and open your soul up for them to do ritualistic work on you. Okay. This is really frustrating for me, because luckily this person had been my client first. Okay. And when you work with me, I put a layer of protection on all of my clients. Like once you're my client, you're like my baby, you're like my little, and so I'm patting you with love and protection and all that good jazz. Right. Other people are out here just floating in the breeze, and I really don't understand it. The ritual so let me just break down what happened with this ritual. Okay. It was, first off, it had like a kind of weird Greek generic name. This was like a totally impromptu live, Jessica. Like I just hopped on here because I was frustrated when I heard what happened to my client, and I was like worried about people, because I'm like, there are so many people who are waking up right now who don't know where to find quality individuals to do work for them or to learn about the work that they need to do. Okay. And it's crucial in your early period that you are extremely vigilant about who you get work from, because if they themselves haven't done their work, then A, you're paying for stuff that is not going to necessarily work for you, or B, worse, stuff that will backfire. And that sucks. Like I can't even imagine doing work that hurts people, right? Like as a healer, the whole purpose is to come out here and hold space for people so that they can heal themselves, right? Like not to instill harm. So when you yourself as a healer have not invested in your time to learn your craft, you are doing yourself a disservice, and you're doing the people that you are working with a disservice. And eventually that's going to come back and bite you in the ass. Okay. And this month, astrologically and everything related to that, October is the month of disclosure. The T is a full tsunami of floods, of truths, of things that were in the dark that are coming to light. Okay. Hey, Celia. What's up, boo? So, so I really need you guys to think about these things. Like, do your research when you go speak to someone who is a spiritual practitioner. Look at their page, look at their website, look at their lives. Like if they're not putting out lives so that you can see the type of information that they're putting out, or at least watch their like card shuffling skills or whatever it is that they say that they do, try like you need to find a way to reference that, to check them, to see, are they really doing what they say that they do? Okay. So I'm going to go back in and tidy up the mess that this other individual did in my client's life. You know what I mean? And happily so, because at least I know what to do to fix what went wrong for her. At least I'm capable of clearing her space energetically for her, and with physical tools. Okay. Because there's more to just being like, my life is clear. That is all well and good. But in the current energies that we have right now, you need to use your physical application of practical witchcraft and spirituality and occult practices in order to maintain your energetic boundaries, your emotional boundaries, your healthy boundaries, so that you can thrive in this time span. Okay. So this is my like real quick impromptu rant about this, because it's frustrating to me that I have invested thousands of dollars to make sure that when I am speaking to people, I know what the fuck I'm talking about, right? I've done the meditations, I've done the shadow work, I've gone to the classes, I've taught the people, and I've had great results with my clients, things that they wouldn't believe would happen. And there are so many charlatans. And I just want to say something about that. Farah, you're completely right. And it's not always because they're doing it on purpose, guys. I really want you to be aware of that. Sometimes it's just because they're at the early portion of their ascension process and they just haven't learned yet. Okay? So take that into account. Take that into awareness. Take it with a grain of salt. How far along is the person that you're following in their ascension pathway, right? Have they been a year or two doing this, or have they been 7, 10 years, 20 years doing this? How long have they been awake? How long have they been practicing? How long, and do they have results? Okay. Do they have results? Some people, this one lady that she was telling you about, thousands of people she's refunding. That's a shame. That's a shame. That's a shame for her clients, on multiple levels. That's so many people's lives that are touched. And it's just unfortunate. It's just unfortunate. And so I really just want you to be caution. Like, I want you to caution yourself and be aware and think and ask questions. Like, when you go to buy something on Amazon, you read what like how it's made up of and who processed it at a minimum. And you check the reviews to see if, like, as soon as the person bought it, did it fall apart or did it last? So do that with your spiritual coaches. Do that with your spiritual community. Ask questions, guys. Like, you have to ask questions in everything in life, or you're going to get screwed. And as a newly awakened individual, right? As a newly awakened individual, you have to realize that you're just coming into this unity consciousness and you're just so excited. Like, you're so excited. You found people who think the way you do, who like the things you do, who want to talk about crystals and staring at the sky and quantum entanglement and 5D. You're excited to be awake and you're wanting to learn and soak up all these things. But do not be so quick to trust people just because they've got 20,000 followers, they've got 15,000 followers. Like, please do your work, do your own due diligence, Ask questions, get references, find out, test the waters, yo. Like, please, because there's so many more people who are awake now, and they're all looking for someone to turn to. And people are taking advantage of that. And it's wrong. Okay? It's wrong. It may be part of your journey. It may be part of your path to get bonked on the head and learn the hard way, but it's still fucking wrong for people to take advantage of those who don't know. When you know they don't know, because they're brand new to this awakening game. And there's so many rabbit holes for you to throw yourself down. There's so many different rabbit holes for you to throw yourself down to learn about different ways of things and ways to do things. So please, when you're first awakening, cultivate your own discernment. Yes, thank you, Farah. Please, your third eye, like something that I've noticed people do when they awake, they think they can only work on one chakra or another chakra. Oh, I'm working on my heart chakra. Listen, first and foremost, you need to activate all 7 of your chakras, open all of them up. Then you start tuning and balancing each chakra. That's what you do. If you start opening one and playing with this and closing one, you're fucking up the energy flow in your body and in your life. Okay? So just some real basic stuff. If you can start by simply getting a guided meditation on opening up all of your chakras so that you can then have your third eye open so you can fully see and discern what the hell people are talking about, so that they're like, oh, I'm going to do this ritual and it's going to blah, 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 blah. You will know that that is crap. You will know that it is crap. You will know that the thing that they charged you $12 or $200 for, you could have done for free. You could have, if you listen, I'm just going to give this to you guys for you to understand. If someone is bothering you, if they are fucking with your life and you're having an energetic issue with them, I'm going to give you 2 quick tips right now. And I'm going to get off this live. Okay? 2 quick tips right now. First and foremost, take a blank sheet of white computer paper, simple ass shit. Take a pen. Write that person's name on the piece of paper 3 times, okay? Fold it up. Get a glass container you don't care about. Put that piece of paper in the bottom of the glass container. Fill it with water. Put it in the back of your freezer and move the fuck on with your life, okay? That right there is a simple, quick fix to bind someone who is bothering you, okay? Now, secondary thing that you can do super quick and easy that I absolutely love. You want someone, you're sick of their shit and they're bothering you? Perfect. You go ahead, you take a pen to the bathroom with you. I have a red magic marker that I love to leave in the bathroom for just this occasion. And every time you go to the bathroom, if you're on your period, that's even better. Especially if you have to take a shit, go then. I want you to write that person's name on the toilet paper and wipe with glee as you flush their shit down the toilet because you're sick of them and you're done with it. Okay? The energy right now for all of you to understand is that the universe is asking you to put up boundaries so you can thrive. And that requires you to stop putting up with a bunch of the bullshit that you've been putting up with. Stop hanging out with a bunch of the people that are fucking you over, and stop going to people who don't know what they're doing, who are taking your money and not helping you get down your pathway, who are not guiding you down your path to your heart so that you can find your way to yourself. If the person who is coaching you isn't helping you find your way to yourself, they're not helping you. And I don't care. I said what I said. Because when I coach people, I help them find their way to themselves. I hold space for you to wake yourself up, to find your gifts, to come in alignment with who you truly are meant to be, so you can go out and spread your love and your light to others. That's what I help people do. Period. The end. Finished. So that, guys, is my literally 15-minute rant on how you need to please, y'all, please question these motherfuckers. Just don't assume that I even know shit. I don't know shit. Don't even assume that I know shit. I don't know shit. Ask someone who's worked with me. If it resonates with you, take it. If it doesn't resonate with you, leave it. All right? That should be that it should work. Okay? That's the way it should work. If it doesn't resonate, leave that shit alone. But if it does, let's go. Okay? And guys, I'll be opening up some sessions this week. So if you need a oracle card reading or a live intuitive guidance reading, please go ahead, reach out to me at Silver Lining Spirals on Instagram or at Kimmer Minuti. Please feel free to subscribe, like, and share any of this information. You guys, I love you very much. Knowledge is power. Keep your eyes open and pay attention to these patterns that people are showing you that are the truth of who they are. Stop overlooking that shit. Okay? I love you. Be strong. Bye. And y'all, if you're on Instagram, you're laughing at me because I don't know how to stop this live. Shit, I'm sideways.